Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to...
Chance to shoot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Now it's Eze. Eze knocks it into space. Saka! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. Pedri does well to get it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Marino. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Is there any support? He might not. Yamal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Trossard. Trossard, good purposeful running this. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Saka. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas. Oh, delightful ball. Raya is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Still goalless at the moment. And the shot's on. Eze! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Eze certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he opts to go forward. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Merino is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Olmo. Oh, nice touch. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saka. Eze. Now it's Trossard. Eze. And here's Saka. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Strokes it back. Threads one in. He's shifted. He's had a shot! Saka! Amazing! A finish of true class! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Eze. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's been slipped through. Chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Attendees, this is a
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again. But while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So he's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Header comes in! And somehow he has kept that out. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's gone searching crossfield. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And this is Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Pedri clears.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Marino. Rice. Gabriel. Dani Olmo. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Gabriel cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Real chance!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rice. And he's had it nicked away. He's played it back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Referee has just said play on. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, there's the clearance. Mosquera. Now Timber. Eze. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Eze. Now Timber.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And it's Lopez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
There will be 3 minutes
Casado.
added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Ferran Torres!
Well, Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Manchester United.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's away we go then. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Hakimi. Now Schlotterbeck. Not the most convincing of passes. Puskas. Now it's Van Basten. De Bruyne. Scholes. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Needs the return pass. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Puskas. He's looking wide. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And it's Hakimi. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Bruyne. Now it's Puskas. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And this is Van Basten. He's in a great position here. Now it's Puskas. That's really well manoeuvred. He's picked his way through. Messi finds himself offside. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fab. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Inzaghi. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's onto this. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. De Bruyne! That was travelling. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. They're urging him to shoot. Mbappe. And it's Inzaghi. Well, that has not gone well. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Shoots! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rijkaard. Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution in progress.
De Bruyne. Xavi Simons goes steaming forward. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice. And this is Van Basten. And it's Rice. Puskás with the slide tackle there. Messi. And this is Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. Tries to pass it through. Played out to the right. And that could set him on his way. Cannavaro does well to get it back. De Bruyne. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
Simons! That's a half-decent try. Hakimi. Puskás. And it's Rice. Messi. For De Bruyne. And they're quick to get it back. Driving forward, looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Rice gets flagged offside. De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Scholes. And it's Rijkaard. And they win it back again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, some tackle that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Distributed tidily. Oh, red, nice interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little